What is up, everybody, and welcome to Financial Wolf 2. Today, we are going to be reacting to a video by Vice titled Teenage Credit Card Scammers Stealing from the Rich. I'm pretty excited to watch this video, especially since I've had this dark web series going on my channel for a while now. I've definitely learned a lot about some interesting ways you can make money not so legally. So with that being said, we're going to give this video a watch.
You can just go out, get as many iPhone 13s as you want, Rolexes, a fat apartment, breakfast in bed. These guys are rich anyway, fuck them.
I don't really like that attitude. Just because someone has money doesn't mean it's your right to that money. That's why taxes are theft.
I'm about to meet a young teenager who's been deetzing. And for those of you who don't know what deetzing is, it's going online, stealing people's credit card details, and using it to purchase whatever you want.
I've been able to get like all-inclusive trips and holidays, and my Netflix accounts, and my Spotify.
I actually have some input on this. A few months back, I made a video with this guy in Canada who was doing something very similar. There's essentially websites out there where you can purchase people's card numbers, and then you can clone that card and spend it on literally whatever you want, just as if it was yours. It's crazy, and the funny thing is, the kid who was doing this started doing it at around 13 years old, scamming people with Fortnite accounts. By 15, he was purchasing card info off the dark web, ordering stuff online to abandoned houses, then picking it up. Kind of crazy stuff. So younger and younger kids are getting into fraud because the internet gives them access to do this.
We've had to film at the Vice office instead of his house because we don't want his mum to find out that he's basically been a fraudster. Oh my God. How many cards are on there? About 100?
I have like 66 cards in my delivery account.
So as soon as one stops working, you add a new one?
Yeah, literally.
How many deliveries do you order in a day?
I stopped ordering delivery because it's making me fat.
How do you find websites like this? Because I would have no idea.
I learned about it in school.
How old are you?
Like 14, 15. And we felt hella cool, we felt like we was hackers. Okay, yeah, so this is one of the websites right here. So most websites have like 100 hackers working for them, and they just like upload everything at once.
So I believe the way right now to get your card info is traditionally by people making fake websites that you enter your card information in thinking you're gonna get something in return, but in reality, they just collect that data and then sell it to you on websites like this. I do know some of this stuff is legit since a couple months back, I made the video with that guy and I saw him literally be able to use stolen credit cards to get food, which was pretty funny that he'd spend it on that. Like, why risk 3 years in jail just to get some free Wendy's?
Literally, you just go on Gucci, you go on Prada, you go on whatever site you want to go on, and you just buy the item. You either ship it off to a post office, or just ship it off to a girl's house. Give them like £20, never send it to your house. We get the zip codes. The zip code is really important because you can then see what kind of economic position they're in. So let's say, for example, you find a zip code of someone in the Westminster, and their house value is, let's say, like £4 million, you know, they're probably going to have quite a bit of disposable income.
That's funny because the guy who I filmed the video with a few months ago, he also told me that he does this, and he was literally showing me someone's house. So he used their like Domino's food account with the card link to it, and he was showing me like, bro, it doesn't matter, look at their house. They haven't noticed these charges in months that I've been using this card. You're still stealing. It doesn't matter how much money they have.
Sometimes I paid like £50 for a card. The holder only had £10 in their account.
It sounds almost like a roulette.
It is a roulette. When you buy the card, you don't know if the card is active, if this person is on minus £40. I've seen people find footballer cards, I've seen people find celebrities, it could be anyone.
Tell me some of the most extravagant ways of deetzing that you've experienced.
Literally, I've been able to do like all sorts of shit. I've been able to get like all-inclusive trips and holidays. Literally, I had my plane ticket deets. I went to like a fat apartment. It was big as fuck. I was there for time. I was able to get a rental card. I was able to, like jet skis and shit. Literally every single thing I did was deets. Even my shopping trips.
Do you stay in like 5-star hotels?
Yeah. Hilton Honors, all these Marriott hotels. I've had a situation where I got kicked out, now I just deets another one.
This is kind of funny because it shows just like how little people pay attention to their card. Like, if someone spent $200-300 on my card, I probably would find out within 1 or 2 days.
And so when it comes to flights and stuff, surely you need to enter your name and your passport
Yeah, but you
details.
also remember you can pay for this shit for other people. So someone could use your card, say it's a gift for this other person. So like, if you want to get like a flight or something, you better go on the date and purchase.
Have you ever taken a girl on a date and
Of
deetzed
course,
it?
I've taken girls to like 5-star hotels.
And what does he tell them that he does for a living? Oh, I do business shit. But in reality, he's just scamming? Or is he just upfront like, yo, this is with the stolen credit card. Isn't that cool? Like, I feel like that leaves a pretty bad impression on the ladies. But hey, some girls are into bad boys, I guess.
So do they just think you're this really rich man?
Yeah, Yeah.
Do you ever keep a card for a long time, a card that's working really well, you just keep using it?
Yeah. A lot of it's like these like Saudi Arabian cards, for example, like rich guys who aren't gonna notice like £50 leave their account now. So I've been able to pay for like my Netflix accounts and my Spotify.
And you can also like legit buy Netflix accounts and Spotify accounts that are like belonging to someone else. Like I've literally gone on the dark web before and bought a login to a Netflix account.
You can just go out, get as many iPhone 13s as you want. Map works. I know people who started like clothing businesses. They have official websites. I know somebody who works in a jeweler, so he sells Rolexes, like diamonds and shit, and he does it like all through this.
Why do you think kids your age are doing it?
When you're like a minority, when you're young, like there's not a lot of ways to make money.
Oh, of course. It's because he's a minority. That's why he's doing credit card fraud. Like, at least be like upfront about it. Don't try to act like, oh, it's because of racism that I do fraud. Like, bro.
At the end of the day, like when they call up the bank and they say, oh shit, our money's been stolen, the bank is gonna give them their money back, so it's best to just think of it like as a victimless crime.
That's not true whatsoever. I can tell you, at least for my debit card, I've had a few times where I've had like a fraudulent charge. Never anything too crazy, like $50, $75 maybe. It's happened just a couple times. With debit cards, you don't really get the money back, which sucks.
So that kind of makes you feel not guilty, would you say?
No, not at all. At the end of the day, the bankers are stealing from us, so why can't we steal from them a little bit as well?
Do you know what the prison sentence is saying for this kind of activity?
I think max is like 5 years. I've never actually seen anyone get convicted. When you're just doing a little Robinhood thing, taking from the rich, giving to the poor, you'll be alright.
Dude, you are not a Robin Hood. And first of all, that's a stupid ass way to put it. Like, I actually had like not too much hate for this guy until the last minute of this video. Like, bro's acting like he's doing people a service. He's taking money from people who work hard, have successful businesses, and earn their money legally, and spends it on stupid ass vacations with chicks, nice clothes. He hasn't even said anything that he helps the poor with.
If you're young and you've got the master key to every house on the nicest street, it's going to be hard to resist going inside. Same with Deing. These kids are learning the methods at school and they argue it's victimless. If caught, online fraud can cost you a hefty prison sentence or fine, so think twice before clicking.
100% true. I hope this guy gets caught and I hope he goes to jail. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.